Hello guys, welcome back to another project. I know it's been a little bit, but I finally acquired a new project that I've been wanting to do for the last 4 years. I originally purchased this thing. It's a shelter, communication shelter. It's used by the military. I bought this thing a couple months ago thinking of making a little camper out on top of a truck, but it just isn't going to work for what I wanted it to do or what I wanted it to be. So instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this thing into a teardrop. I've been wanting to build a teardrop for the past 4 years. I just never got around to it. As you can see here, I had already purchased a door a while back ago. That window that you saw on the other side, I already had it. I had been buying parts for a teardrop. I just never got around to doing it. But anyways, this is the little camper that I purchased. Back here is still the original door, which I love the way this thing looks. It's very robust, very well built. It's a little ugly because of the paint is fading, but it's all aluminum. Here's the inside of it. The reason it wasn't gonna work is because it's just too short to be a camper for the back of a truck. If I was gonna do something like that, I would want to have a pop top, but then again, I wouldn't want to ruin the structure of this camper. So the best bet is to turn it into a teardrop, which is, it's a little smaller than the traditional teardrop that I wanted, but it'll work. It's around 6 feet long on the inside and around, I think it's 5 feet wide outside. So that'll be a perfect size for me and my wife. I already gutted it out. There was a bunch of crap in here and it was super dirty, and I'm gonna insert a video here showing you guys what it looked like. Here's the inside of it. It's super dirty and dusty. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to remove that shelf there. I thought there was a pack right in there somewhere. I'm gonna take all that crap out, clean it out, and see how bad it is. It has that table that folds down. It's like a little stool that folds down. Those are all pretty cool, and I'm gonna keep those. All right, now that you saw that, this is how it looks like now. I was gonna keep these, but I don't think they're gonna work for my configuration. This is a bench, and that is a table that folds down. But anyways, I'm in the process of making a trailer for it right now. But just so you guys can see what my ideas are, this, like I said, is gonna be the door. This is not the door to go in and out, since I have no real way of closing it when I'm inside, since there's really nowhere to put a latch on it. So what I'm gonna end up doing back here is gonna keep the door. I will be able to lock it there with that thing where a lock originally was. And then back here is gonna be like a pantry that teardrops have in the back. So there'll be shelves that'll come up to around right here for storage, etc. And then the bed will sit on top of this. Well, not on top of this, but at this height. The bed will be all along here. And then this bottom area, which goes throughout the camper, will be a spot for storage or whatever I need it for. Also, the bed will be able to fold so I could sit in here if I need to. But that's that. On this side, this is the door. That door is gonna go where there's windows at. It's gonna go around here, and that will be the entry door since it has locks and all that stuff. And then on the front, I'm gonna build out a piece without drilling it, without cutting this off. It'll be a piece right here in the front where the slide out kitchen will come out, and the battery box, and etc, etc. And then as you can see in the front, it already has holes in it and stuff, so routing wires on the side wouldn't be an issue. This little hatch window thing I'm gonna keep just in case I want to put an AC right here. It already has this old AC. It still seems to work, so I'm gonna keep it for now. But I am gonna get rid of this cage because I don't need it. And one of the bolt holes leaks. This is a window that I might put right here. I'm not sure. These windows don't leak, but they're sealed and I can't open it for ventilation. So I might go with that one, but that one seems a little too big, but I don't know yet. It's still a work in progress. But as you can see, all this thing is aluminum. All the things are welded. We've had a couple of rainstorms and it does not leak by any of the seals or the windows, but it does leak, like I said, by those bolts right there. So anyways, yeah, this is gonna be my teardrop. I'm kind of cheating because the house or the camper part's already kind of done, but I wanted to make it aluminum to be stronger and lighter than wood. But hey, I have it, I might as well use it. Now I'm gonna go show you guys the trailer that I'm in the process of making. All right, so this is the trailer that I'm making for my teardrop. This is square stock. It's 2x5. It's a little thick on the thick side. I bought this thing at a surplus steel yard a long time ago. I was gonna use this for the Can-Ham, this axle and that, but it's gonna be really overbuilt for that Can-Ham, and I already had this, and I would like to build a teardrop since I wanted to before. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this first, and then I'm gonna work on the Can-Ham. Anyways, this is the axle. It has matching hubs for all my cars. I have a Chevy and a Toyota, 2 Toyotas and 1 Chevy. So all the, whatever tow vehicle we choose to tow it with, we will have matching wheels just in case. And they are, it is a 3,500 pound axle, and it is, has electric brakes. So right now I'm trying to figure out the tongue, square off the frame, and then hopefully have this thing welded today. Maybe not the tongue, but because I might be missing a part if the one I have isn't long enough. But anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. So I will check back whenever I weld it all up and have it ready to go, or before. So just stay tuned. All right, so the teardrop frame is halfway built so far. As you can see, I got the axle on it. I welded up all these corners. I didn't weld it all the way through because this is the bottom. So when I flip it around, I'm gonna continue to finish welding it on the other side. I'm also going to, I like overbuilding things, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gusset these corners with a thing up here, or even here maybe, but it'll be one up here, one on the top and the bottom. That way it strengthens up these corners. I don't really think you'll need it, but it's better to be safe than sorry. And then what I have to do next is get a center bar from here going out, which will be the tongue, and then I'm either going to come off this bar here at an angle and meet with that center bar, or like a lot of manufacturers do it, is they go under the trailer. But I don't really like that look. I want it to be all kind of one continuous line, but we'll see when we get there. So I squared up the frame as best as I could. I used these little jigs here. I wouldn't trust them 100%, but they were more like a clamp. And then I used these squares, and I measured and everything. It took me forever, but I got it pretty squared out. Then this axle here, it has the same hubs as my Toyota and my Chevy, so that's why I got this axle. It's 3,500 pounds. Then here, I finished welding up the axle. I had to center it. It kind of overhung a little bit there, but it shouldn't be an issue. And if it is, I'll just weld the plate right here to finish making this area more stronger. The back over here is pretty much welded up. I'm gonna put more gussets here too, like I said. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can hear the wind starting to kick up. That's why I stopped welding, because a lot of the gas was just flying with the wind and not creating good welds, so I just had to end it there. But what's next is I'm gonna have to put the cross members where the body of the camper's gonna sit. There'll be one around back here somewhere. I might even set it up here. I don't know yet. I may set it on here and then weld another one, or one there. I don't know yet, but it's gonna be coming in the next couple of weeks. So just stay tuned, and I'll have more progress with the build. Hopefully by the next time I release a video, the camper will be on the frame and the tongue will be completed with tires. But yeah, just stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more of this, just like and subscribe. Thank you.